Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is one of my favorite videos to film. Actually, my favorite or second favorite, I'm not sure. I love also filming my review videos, obviously, but today is my August favorite. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite products of the month. And I actually have a lot of products overall, but I really try to cut it down, not talk about like 20 things. And before I start talking about the actual like beauty products, I want to mention my t-shirt, which might look very similar to the one that I wore in my previous review video, like my previous video, which was a review because both of them are black. That was a cotton round neck t-shirt. This one is like a v-neck polyester. It's like one of my you can say fitness workout, like one of my t-shirts that I wear when I go for like a run or something like that. And in the month of August I kind of started like going back to like my outdoor workouts. So there is this jogging track near my house where I go for like a run, not every day for sure, I would say maybe like a couple of times a week. And I found this t-shirt, like I have this in another color which is like a blue, um, it's like a it's like a very unique, very nice blue. I really like it and I wear that a lot. This one I actually lost in my cupboard and I couldn't like find it for a long time. And then the other day when I was reorganizing, I like took all of my clothes out, and that's when I found this. I almost thought I had lost it. So yeah, I'm wearing it after a very long time, but like I love these t-shirts. I'm gonna leave a link to them in the description box. You can buy them online, you can actually buy them in store also, but it's one of my Decathlon t-shirts. It's from one of the brands in Decathlon, and if you don't have a Decathlon here, you might not be able to buy it in store. So I'm going to leave a links for the blue one and this one in the description box. These are just one of my favorite, again, workout kind of t-shirts in general. So I just thought, since it's a favorite video, I'm going to give it a quick shout out and tell you what my favorite workout t-shirts are. But yeah, that was that. Also, before I start talking about all the beauty products, I want to quickly remind you that if you're new to my channel, definitely make sure that you subscribe. There will be like a red button under this video which you can click on, and also click on the bell which is next to that and get notified. Like basically click the bell to get notified every single time I post a new video, which is 3 times in a week. So yeah, with that out there, now let's dive right in and get started and talk about all of my favorite beauty products. Now I have to start with my number one favorite of the month, which I feel like I am totally obsessed with, and that is the Body Shop Banana Body Yogurt. I've been talking about this so much, specifically on Instagram. So if you are an Instagram follower, you're probably bored of me talking about this. So I'm going to leave a timestamp for you to like jump ahead to maybe like jump ahead like 2-3 minutes or something. But this is something that I have owned for, I want to say, 8 or 9 months. I bought this sometime like end of last year. Like, you know, when you go to a mall, like during November, December, you will see every single store have like some or the other sale or discount, and the Body Shop had like a specific like set of products which were, I think, like buy two get 20% off, something like that. And when this was kept, I opened it, I sniffed it, and this, you guys, is the most delicious, yummiest. I want to put a spoon inside this and like eat it, assuming it's like real yogurt, but it's not, and it's not edible, so I can't do that. But it smells like the most amazing, delicious thing. And for all those of you who cannot get your hands on it, because this is one of the limited edition, like, you know, Body Shop brings all those seasonal scents and like ranges. This is one of those, so I'm really sorry. I kind of feel bad even talking about this over and over again because of that fact. But I do want to tell you is that if you have a beauty supply store near your house, where they do sell the Body Shop products, go and check, because I kind of fell in love with it this month and I started using this, I want to say end of July, beginning of August. I'm not really sure when exactly. No, I started using the Himalaya one first, and then I had just half the bottle. So I think that is what I started using end of July, and then sometime in August I started using this. And I don't think I showed you, but I am almost done with this. Like, can you tell? I have used almost the entire tub. And coming back to the beauty supply store that I was talking about, go and check if there are like beauty supply stores around your house that sell the Body Shop products, because you might be able to find products from this range still. There is a beauty supply store near my house where I found 3 tubs of this, which was amazing, and I Trust me, I bought all three. I haven't shared it on Instagram. And there is also this body polish. Which comes in like a tube, so it's like a body scrub that I got of the same variant. They had the body butters, which I didn't get because even though I love the scent, I know that body butters are going to be extremely thick and heavy, and I don't like body butters just in general from any brand. The reason why you don't see me talk about a lot of body lotions, and like I don't generally use them, which is why I don't talk about them much. But I kind of got back into them, and I have been like trying and testing out a lot of relatively like gelish consistency. By the way, this is totally a gel consistency, and I've been like using those more. So yeah, that's the reason why I knew for sure I would not like the body butter. They also had the body wash, which I was like, even though I love the scent and I would love to bathe in this, but it's kind of expensive, and like the body wash is gonna go down the drain any which ways. So yeah, I definitely got a lot of the body butters, and I also got the body polish. And I've been talking about this product way too much, just like I had anticipated. But yeah, I want to let you know that if you are like me and you don't like using body lotions, check out the body yogurt range in general. Even if you're not able to like find this particular variant, they have a strawberry, they have like a shea butter, they have other scents in the range. So figure out like another scent that you might really like, and check out the body yogurts from the body shop, and you're gonna love them. Trust me. So yeah, that was that. Moving on next to another product which I have spoken about in the past, and I told you that I hadn't used it enough at that point, because this one I received mid-July. Like I received the package mid-July, but I definitely paid for this. It was not sent to me in PR or anything like that. I paid like with my own money to buy this. It's the Vaunt Skincare Multivitamin Super Hydrator. It's basically a blend of vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B3. So there are a lot of great active ingredients in it. It has two of my favorite ingredients, vitamin C and niacinamide, which I absolutely love. The fact that there is one serum that has the goodness of both of them combined together. If you have normal to oily skin, use like just 2 to 3 drops of it. Make sure you don't use too much, because if you use too much, it can be too heavy on the skin. But if you use the right amount, your skin is not going to feel sticky or heavy or anything like that. And this, when you use it consistently and like regularly, you will notice your skin just like glow. Like if you are someone who doesn't wear makeup on a regular basis, your skin is just gonna glow and look so beautiful, just like naturally, that you won't even feel like you need to wear makeup. Like that is how I feel about this product, and I really, really, really love it. I also love the brand for what they like stand for, and I've spoken about how I love their customer service, and the fact that their employees are so sweet and so caring and so kind is basically the icing on the cake. So I absolutely love the product, and it's also something I feel like it's one of the more inexpensive vitamin C serums, because you get not vitamin C, just like antioxidant and like brightening serums in general. Because this is priced around I think 645, I want to say, for 30 ml of product. So when you do the math, it's one of the more affordable ones, which do a very, very good job. And considering the fact they are like a smaller brand, a smaller Indian brand, and they still have like such affordable prices for good quality products, just like wins my heart. Because sometimes I do feel like really good serums can be a little like more on the expensive side. So yeah, love, love, love this stuff. I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. I definitely love the Dot and Key one, but I also really, really, really love this one. So yeah, had to mention that. Moving on next to one of my favorite, just like regular moisturizers. After I used up the Sugandha White Lotus, I started using this one. This is the It's Skin Green Tea Watery Cream. I've owned it for a while, but I didn't start using it until recently. And just, can you tell? Okay, the light is washing it out. Can you tell how much I have used up of this? I mean, I can literally see the bottom of the tub. That is how much I have used out of this. I use it in the morning for sure, and then sometimes, like I mentioned, like when I go out for a jog or something like that, I wash my face and I put on like a moisturizer before I step out, and obviously a sunscreen also. Sometimes I use my Plum moisturizer that also has sunscreen. Sometimes I use like a moisturizer, sunscreen, separately, so I tend to use this one a lot, and that is probably why I almost use this thing up. I would not say that you need to get it, because you guys know I love my Pond's Gel Moisturizer, and to me that is the best thing, that's like the best moisturizer ever, just hands down. And this is definitely more expensive. This was around 800, 900, and you get just 50 ml. So if you look at the value that way, this is definitely more expensive. But if you don't want like a normal like gel consistency moisturizer, if you want something that is like a little more creamy, a little bit more moisturizing, but still lightweight and like a gel consistency, would highly recommend this. It's not something you need, like absolutely need to have, but it is definitely still a great product, and I just wanted to mention it because I know sometimes when I keep talking about the same thing over and over again, you guys just get bored and you're like, okay, we get it, you love this thing, but you're also like a review channel, so you need to talk about other things as well. So that's the reason I'm talking about something else. So yeah, that was that. Moving on next to my favorite nighttime moisturizer, and that is the Miniso Ginseng Cream. Now I know a lot of times Miniso skincare and like perfumes and stuff like that, you might be like, okay, this is like so inexpensive. Is it even good? Do they have good quality ingredients? Is it a good product? Should we be using this? Should we be spending our money on it? Personally, I can't tell you how good the ingredients are because the language that the stuff is written, like the information, it's not English for sure, so I can't really understand, but basis of using the products, I can tell you that it definitely feels like good stuff, and that's the reason I keep talking about it, I keep buying it. I have a Miniso skincare review video that I did like months and months and months ago, maybe even like over a year ago. I have not repurchased any of that stuff, but this is something that I really like. I bought a long time back and I started using it recently, mainly because of my project pan. And you can tell I haven't used much because this tub is huge. This is not 500. Can you see the upar ka pura thing? It's empty. So yeah, I haven't used this. I mean, this you can tell like it's almost over. This one is still gonna go a very long way because this is also double the amount of quantity. This is like around 100. Yeah, it's 100 grams, so it's like double the amount of product, so it's gonna obviously last longer as well. And with this, for my skin, you need the tiniest, littlest amount. Again, I think I mentioned already, but I have normal to oily skin, so I don't need a lot of moisturizer, especially for nighttime, because if I use too much, I feel like my pillow is going to be just covered with moisturizer and like super sticky, and then my hair will get sticky. So yeah, that's the reason you need tiniest amount, and it goes a very long way. And when I wake up the next morning, my skin does not feel dry, parched, dehydrated, or anything. So yeah, I've been really loving this stuff. I don't see it in Miniso stores right now. I actually went to a Miniso store a couple of days back to buy cotton, by the way, and I did not see a lot of skincare there. They still have the makeup and the perfume, but I didn't see any skincare. So basically, everything is imported, right? And with the whole pandemic corona situation right now, they're not getting in the stuff in India. So yeah, that's the reason why you might not see a lot of Miniso skincare right now. But hopefully, eventually, we will start getting the products back again. For those of you who are like totally 100% hum sirf made in India kharidenge, don't get offended by my opinion. I'm just telling you how I feel. If I get a moisturizer that comes with so much product and that is relatively affordable, I have no option but to buy it and to support it because I'm paying from my own pocket, right? So yeah, to me, cost and price is very important, along with where it's coming from also. But cost is important. Money doesn't grow on trees. So yeah, don't get offended by my opinion. I'm just telling you how I feel. So those were the products. Those are most of the products. I do want to quickly mention three more things which I actually have spoken about in my last video already. So if you haven't watched it, go and check it out. I will leave a link in the description box. But I have also absolutely been loving. I know this is kind of a spoiler if you haven't watched my last video, but the Dot and Key Pore Decongesting Plus Detoxifying Charcoal Mousse Mask, the makeup remover, the makeup melt away makeup remover balm from Dot and Key, and the vitamin C overnight sleeping mask from Dot and Key. These are three of my favorite products out of all the products that I did try out. If you want to know why I love these products so much, again, I'm going to leave a link to my previous video in the description box. If you haven't watched it, go and check out the review and you will know why I love these products so much. I don't want to keep talking about the same things over and over again, especially because it was just like my last video. So yeah, that was that. These are all my favorite beauty products of the month that I've been absolutely freakingly loving. So yeah, that was that. And I just want to quickly mention some of my like TV show favorites. If you are not interested in that, you can just exit the video. Just make sure that you subscribe before you leave. But if you do want to know what I've been watching recently, and you know, just some lifestyle favorites that I've been really enjoying, I'm going to quickly talk about some of them. So some of my favorite shows. Now I'm not a big person who's like into like following the lives of celebrities and watching like following celebrities, reading up about them. Like I'm not that person. I'm just not that person. I've never been. But recently there is this like like trash TV and like these reality shows kind of that I've been really enjoying. I wanted to talk about like two of them. The first one is Selling Sunset. Now this one is based in LA and like the show is based on the lives of these realtors. I believe that's how you say it. Basically, real estate agents uh, that belong to the Openhagen group. Again, I'm probably saying it wrong. Just like type selling sunset on Netflix and you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And these are all like real people. It's a reality show. When I first watched the first season, I thought it was maybe fictional, but it's actually not, because when I started googling all these people, I found out that they're actually real people, like real human beings. I'm also following pretty much most of them on Instagram as well. So yeah, they had the third season come out very recently, and I watched pretty much all the three seasons in August itself, and I absolutely love the show. I feel like sometimes reality shows are all about just like fighting. I mean, if you watch Big Boss, you know what I'm talking about. People just fight with each other for absolutely no reason, and it's so fake, it's so made up. I'm not gonna say that there's no fighting and no arguing in the show, but it's basically colleagues who argue and fight with each other. And I feel like when you're working in a work, like when it's like a workplace environment, people are bound to have arguments with each other and a difference of opinion with each other. So I feel like that is what they're showing in the show, and that's the reason why I feel like it is pretty realistic. And sometimes reality shows are not really realistic, so I like the fact that there is a show out there which is a reality show and which is actually realistic. So yeah, that is majorly what I really like. And the icing on the cake is the fact that you can see these amazing houses and these amazing views that you can see from the balcony of the houses and the windows and stuff, and it's just such beautiful property. Like it's just eye candy. It's honestly eye candy. So yeah, definitely check out that show if you think you would be interested. Another sort of like reality based show, which I was also a really big fan of, was The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now the reason I really like this show is because when you first hear the name The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you might think, okay, this is just the life of like a couple of housewives who are just sitting at home. They just go to tea parties and hang out with each other and do nothing. Like that's what it seems like when you hear the name. At least that was what my initial impression was. But when I actually started seeing the show, I realized that one of them is a brand owner. She owns like a couple of different companies with her like maiden family, like her brothers and like her father and all of that stuff. So that is one of the women. There's another woman who owns a restaurant. Not actually one. She owns two restaurants. Like they show two restaurants, but then they own a lot of restaurants. She and her husband. There are two women who are like celebrity, like they belong to like celebrities, and they have been like child actors and stuff, and it shows their life. Then what else? There is this woman who is like a producer and like owns a production house with her husband. So they're not just showing the family life and the personal life. and the social life, but they're also showing a bit of the professional life, which I feel like again makes it a little realistic. I feel like I don't like when women are stereotyped as housewives and they're just all about like sitting at home doing nothing, or like simply socializing but not being productive and not having like any career whatsoever. So yeah, that's the reason I really like this show, to be honest. And yeah, I think it's a fun show to watch just in general. So yeah, that's the reason I really like this one. And the last show that I want to talk about is Chesapeake Shores. I believe that's how you say. Now this is just the life of a family, who there are like a ton of siblings, and like every sibling's personal life is also showed, like their romantic life and their career and all of that. One of them is a mother of two, and she has like separated from her husband, and then she reconnects with like her childhood crush, boyfriend, love interest, whatever you want to call it. And they've all gone through a lot because all of their parents, they all have common parents, obviously. So their parents were actually separated when these children were young. So it shows kind of that aspect, how their childhood insecurities are projected on their future relationships. It's just a really nice family kind of a show because it's based on the life of a family, and it's just really light-hearted, really fun. It has a deeper meaning to it also, if you understand that, and if you're watching the show. Like I feel like it also depends on your own personality. If you're a very emotional a person who looks into the deeper meanings of things, I think you would understand that well also. So yeah, that was that for the third show, and these were probably the three shows I can think of the top of my head which I've been watching. All three of them are on Netflix, and yeah, you can definitely check them out. I'm going to leave the names in the description box, so it's going to be easier for you to like find them on Netflix if you want to. And yeah, let me know if you want me to like mention shows or like YouTubers or Instagram content creators that I've been really enjoying and stuff. Since the past 2 3 days, there are certain YouTubers which I actually discovered, and I've been like literally binge watching their videos. So yeah, if you want me to like mention stuff like that in videos, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to do that. If you want me to like strictly stick to only beauty and then make sure that the video is shorter also, let me know that also. So yeah, leave your thoughts and feedback in the comment section down below. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Make sure you subscribe before you leave, and you can also check me out on Instagram. I will have my Instagram handle in the description box, so go and check that out. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.